What's good? We back with the Boxing Clinic. I'm your boy CJ Goodfellow. One last boxing video for the night. Talking about a little bit what we was going live on when we had the Bottom Line SW Sandy Walton on and Colossal Sports TV. And we was talking about how Eddie Hearn is so selfish that, you know, he will serve his ace fighter, Anthony Joshua, to a PED peddler, PED abuser, multiple time PED user, Alexander Povetkin. Instead of letting him fight Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. And it look like he gonna be fighting Povetkin. And how could you let your fighter fight, a juicer and turn down $50 million versus Deontay Wilder and say, oh, that's not enough money for Anthony Joshua. So he's gonna fight Povetkin for lesser money, a dude that might bring higher risk due to juicing, PEDs, whatever the fuck they using. Hopefully they're doing Vado or some type of random drug test and staying on top of this guy. Because if Wilder and Joshua would have fought for the $50 million, Eddie Hearn would have been cut out the deal. He couldn't do no promoting. He could have promoted, but he wouldn't have been the head of promoter. He wouldn't have been able to, buy the tickets up, and he wouldn't have been able to 100% control of the event. So, with Povetkin, if he can get it to the UK, he controls the event. He controls the undercard, which he's already starting to put together with Luke Campbell taking on Anthony Corella. See, he can have his hands on. You know what I'm saying? He's able to buy those tickets, scalp those tickets, and then, sell them for a higher price and kind of double and triple his money up with those tickets. It's a dirty game, and he's a grimy SOB. But he don't care about Anthony Joshua. And if he did, he wouldn't let Anthony Joshua pass up a $50 million offer that can almost get to $100 million with back-end money. He cared about his own personal gain. Because with the $50 million deal, he would have got a promotional cut, and that's it. He wouldn't have got none of the live gate. He wouldn't have got nothing else that would have came with the perks with him running the prices up, scalping tickets and then doubling and tripling his money, on the secondary market. So he cares about Matchroom USA. He doesn't care about Anthony Joshua at all. He cares about his pockets, and like I told you guys, as quick as he left with Harry Davies after the shit that he said, he did, which wasn't even that bad, that just shows you that he's not loyal. He's snake. As soon as he done milking, Anthony Joshua, when he done dried him out, he gonna kick him to the side like he kicked Harry Davies to the side, and it's about Matchroom. It's not nothing to do with Anthony Joshua. They can tell you the Matchroom is on the back of Anthony Joshua. He is Matchroom, but it don't seem like he realizes that. He goes along with every word Eddie Hearn says. He does and goes as Eddie Hearn tells him to go, and and that's him. And that's what he wants. He wants to be told what to do like a robot. And if I'm him, I'm getting away from Eddie Hearn, but he just read up with him. He happy with the 3-fight deal, $100 million. But, why with my promoter, put me in there with Alexander Povetkin, even though I know he's the mandatory, but I had an option to fight Deontay Wilder and make a lot of money because he can't get his split. He can't control his money part of it. It seemed like he's bowing down to Al Heyman, Shelly Finkel, and Lou DiBella, and he going to be cut out the picture. All Anthony Joshua got to do up is show up to these press conferences and show up on whenever the day was. Eddie Hearn wants to be in control. That's why the fight must happen in the UK. He want to seem like he's the big honcho, and he not bowing down to Al Heyman. Because if he bowed down to Al Heyman, how can he steal Al Heyman fighters and have them come to Matchroom USA into the zone? When everybody clearly sees that Al Heyman's still in control, he just body Eddie Hearn in negotiations. So he want to take some steam off of that and that $50 million offer and go fight Povetkin. He don't care if Anthony Joshua get knocked out or not. He don't really care about that. Why? I mean, he don't care about his well-being either. Because why would you rush and rather fight a PED peddler, a PED user and abuser, Alexander Povetkin, instead of fighting America for $50 million? People say, well, Alexander Povetkin is an easier fight. And it might be. But if he juicing, and if ain't no random drug testing, that's a dangerous fight, man. That's a dangerous game. And how does a guy who got caught twice continues to get chance after chance? Same thing for Antonio Marchito. That's attempted murder. How do these guys continue to get chance after chance after chance after chance, with this boxing shit, man? Where's the 3-and-out rule or the 3-strike rule or something? This dude got caught juicing twice. And Eddie Hearn wants to do business with his Russian $1 billion backing and this juicer. And it ain't no telling. His juice probably got, Russia is the innovator of juicing, I believe, and his juice probably got better and harder to detect. Like I said, he don't really care about Anthony Joshua. He care about that money sign, man. And at the end of the day, him going to America and making Wilder and Joshua and being cut out the deal, and Al Heyman dominating the headlines and making another big fight, and him bowing down to Al Heyman ain't no good for business. He rather not make the fight at all. And that's understandable, because he's trying to steal his fighters, and then how you going to steal somebody's fighters when they see you still bowing down to Al? And at the end of the day, the damage has been done. By him treating the whole Harry Davis like he treated him treating Deontay Wilder how he treated him and tried to play him and walk away from $50 million with a 50% on the back end. Fighters ain't fucking with him, man, because at the end of the day, he don't have the juice that Al had. That's what you got to understand. The fighters see everything that you do, man. They see how you treat Deontay Wilder, how you lie, how you left for Harry Davies, how you not loyal, how you a snake, and they can see you milking Anthony Joshua. Because what promoter that cares about their fighter goes out their way to take their fighter away from a $50 million payday that can reach almost to $100 million to go fight a two-time PED offender, Alexander Povetkin? Who does that? Not too many. And, fighters will see all that, and he'll never come over here and be dominant. He tried to come over here and speak bad on Al Heyman's name and try to make a name for himself. It don't work like that. Going to kick his ass back to his little UK pine. And I hope Povetkin, knocks the fuck out of Anthony Joshua just to prove a point. That Eddie Hearn don't give a fuck about Anthony Joshua. And Joshua probably don't understand it because he don't look like he the sharpest knife in the toolbox, but, in a drawer. But it is what it is, man. Let me know what y'all feel. It's TBC and more. Y'all know we on that boxing grind doing our thing. A little bit tired, but I'm about to go ahead and turn it in. We go.